It's 450 meters. Here we go. The entrance is there. Let's climb, I guess.
Welcome back. This time I left Bucharest behind with a clear destination in mind, but low expectations. However, I did not expect it for this trip to appeal to my senses as much as it did.
Hello, good morning and welcome to another adventure. I rode 2 hours up to here from Bucharest, 50 minutes more up to the first destination for the day. Let's go.
Around these parts, the Cold Creek Road, or Pârâul Rece, is one of the most known by bikers, as it is one of the roads preferred for its hairpin turns and for the fact that it gets you rid of clogged E60 of Prahova Valley, always crowded with people waiting to escape the city and go into the mountains for some fresh air. Not a lot know that when it comes to windy roads, this one was the first one for me. Yes, it followed tons of other more beautiful, more scenic roads, and I am not done yet exploring, but this holds that spot for me, of the first one ridden. I did it since back and forth, and it always was pleasant to ride. There is no better way to start an adventure, a trip, than on a motorcycle. There, I said it. You can choose the comfort of your own car, you can choose to not care much about anything else but buying a train ticket and arriving in time at the train station. But there's nothing more thrilling than having all your senses exalted while you have all your attention on the road and what surrounds it. We do charge ourselves with life's worries and stupid things that weighs our hearts down, but this kind of weekend escape will always help put your worries away and focus on the amazing part of the life. Every turn, every lean, every rev, every echo through the walls of trees, every sunbeam hitting your face through the visor contribute to bringing peace and happiness. And even though the wind and the engine will constantly roar in your ears, there is a sense of calm in the freedom of riding solo these mountain roads. I got my eye on this objective for a while now, and I honestly did not know much about it. Usually I only look at the weather ahead and at the time it would take me to reach certain destinations, and that's it. What hit me was the contrast between the absolute war sound of the inline 4 on the road and the underground silence where a drop of water is like a star in the darkest skies, but for your ears. The route was clear. I'll take the highway up to Pitești just because I love the wind blowing me over at high speeds. I'll unavoidably ride through Prahova Valley up to where I just have to make a left and meet the Pârâul Rece hairpin turns, then Rasnov, and not very far from it on the right there should be an unpaved parking lot from where I'll have to go on foot to the entrance of the cave I plan to visit today. What surprised me though were the streets of the little town of Rasnov. I have been around here before, but maybe I have only ridden the main street or I just did not pay enough attention. But this time, the houses, the little church, the clean streets and sidewalks, the patches of grass, it really looked like the people there like it clean, simple and beautiful, and it strengthens my belief in the saying omul sfințește locul, that translates as the man makes the place holy. I don't even know if rustic is the correct word to describe it. It was rather peaceful and welcoming, it was clean and inviting. It reminded me of the torrid days of childhood when all you can think of to do is sit around in front of the yard and watch people pass by in the streets, although it felt fresh and lacking any of the heaviness in the air that you can find in the metropola. Right, so we got to the parking lot and somewhere up there is the cave, so I guess let's go see it. I haven't been into a cave since a while now, and I don't have high expectations, but I'm curious, so let's go. Here we go. The cave is called the Citadel's Valley or something like that. This is the parking lot. It's not paved, but it's fine, it's okay. I parked right there. From up there you come through Poiana Brașov from Brașov, and from there you come from Rasnov, and we end up here somewhere. And I'm about to go into the trail. It's supposed to be like 600 meters or something like that. Let's see what is this cave about.
So basically this says that the distance from here to the cave is 450 meters. The ticket is 15 lei, or like $3 now at least, and some other regulations. They say we have a guide. Let's see what's that about. Here we go. A lot of other people are coming. Probably when I'm gonna get back down, the parking lot is gonna be full, and the entire area kind of seems crowded. The woods looks amazing. Check it out. I didn't even got to climb too much. There's the parking lot. You can see it, and probably I'm getting close to the entrance right there. Yeah. Oh no, this is not the entrance. There's still a bit more to climb. This is just a container for something, probably. I don't know. It's empty right now. There's an informative stuff there, and still a little bit more to climb. But the woods are amazing, and I kind of missed it. Yeah, kind of a abrupt, steep climb, but short. And I think I'm here. I think the entrance is somewhere here. Let's go. The entrance is done only with the guide, so we shall see how that's going to be happening. Oh, there are some steps now. People climbing. Let's climb, I guess. Ticket is actually the equivalent of $6, of €6, but it's fine. The entrance is there, and we are about to be picked up in 20 minutes by the guide. Probably it's inside with another group or something like that. The ticket is 30 lei, like I said, and there's about 200 and something meters you can visit out of 900 and something.
The Citadel's Valley Cave is formed by the water accumulated underground that at some point made its way out the mountain to an explosion. The area is called the Devil's Twist as there are a ton of storms around. The water filled this cavity in the mountain, dug into the calcareous rock formations, and exploded at some point, making the entrance that was very narrow large enough to walk in. Known since 1949, when curious people used to get in crawling. In 2010, it was taken care of enough to be included in the touristical circuit. Up until then, people even made fires inside, and the smoke is still seen on some of the cave's walls. It has a beautiful acoustic, so musicians from Philharmonic are concerting here sometimes. Rock formations on the wall are stunning. It has numerous other galleries. The only main hall is open to the public.
Cunoscută mai de mult cu denumirea de Pestera Fundata, aceasta este localizată la circa 3,5 km de Rasnov și circa 8 km de Poiana Brașov, în povârnișul vestic al masivului Postăparul, la o altitudine de aproximativ 825 metri. Este o peșteră relativ tânără, este în stânga dumneavoastră, unde se poate observa o deschidere cu o galerie îngustă ce se parcurge cu greu de către schiologi de alături și cu echipament special. Acestul lasă poate versantul de vandalizare au existat formațiuni sparte, scrieri pe pereți, precum și numă de fum, deoarece se intra cu torțe și se făcea compunământul. Lucrurile iau o lăsătură nouă în 2010, când prima administrație a putut fi înscrisă în circuitul turistic și a fost declarată zonă naturală protejată de interes național și monument al naturii. Peștera are la ora actuală un sistem de iluminat aparte, puneturi cu lumină rece, tocmai în ideea de a nu deranja ecosistemul și coloniile de pinici care și-au făcut casa aici. Formațiunile ca carpal, stalagmitele din tavan, stalagmitele din podea sau coroanele formate din carpal sunt adevărate sculpturi mitologice de turiști care intră în această peșteră unică. Formarea coroanelor de numirea stalagmitelor ca stalagmitelor este un proces lent, fiecare picătură de apă contribuind încetul cu încetul la aceasta. Formarea unui sediment durează aproximativ 100 de ani. Acest proces de formare poate fi implementat din greșeală dacă se ating formațiunile datorită găsirii de denumiri. De aceea putem să nu atingeți astfel de lacrimițe se numesc cururi, care pot fi cu sau fără apă. În partea de jos a acestui puteți observa și un cal sculptat în pământ, acesta fiind creat de unul geologii ce au lucrat la amenajarea peșterii în anul 2010. Deoarece nu au fost găsite dovezi că cineva ar fi locuit înainte aici, el a creat acest căluț din dorința de a le reaminti pe cei care locuiau înainte de peșteri și lăsau astfel de zone care se poate observa ce înseamnă lipsa luminii în peșteră. Va fi un întuneric total, moment propice pentru a asculta picăturile de apă ce practic creează tot ceea ce vedeți aici înăuntru. Astfel, rugămintea noastră este să opriți orice luminiță ce o aveți, indiferent că
Stinge luminile, da?
Right, 10 minutes till 12 in the noon. The Citadel's Valley Cave, or Pestera Valea Cetatii, from Rasnov, totally worth it. It's a nice 10-15 minute experience. You can see all the formations inside. It's beautiful. You can hear the story of how the cave actually become a reality. It's not far from the actual Rasnov citadel, but I'm not going to visit that today, probably. That's nice. It's cheap, and at the end of the presentation they offer a sort of experience inside the cave with total darkness and total silence, so you can just hear the water dripping and nothing else, and it's a great feeling. It's just, it feels more than just nothingness. I guess it's a good place to, you know, think about your life choices and pray and all that. But yeah, it's definitely an experience. And they said that in the middle of the cave, just because the cave has a beautiful acoustic, they do concerts without microphones and whatnot, just instruments, and I guess that's a beautiful experience as well. Yeah, 970 meters in total, 200 and something meters visitable. Totally worth it. All right, now the cave experience was nice, but we are in a very close proximity of Poiana Brașov, a very much beloved road by motorcyclists, and well, I'm about to enjoy it myself. Let's go.
Said goodbye with no regret, but your shadow hasn't left me yet. I hear you in the space between every moment, every scene. You disappeared into the breeze, but I still fall to shattered knees at the edge where silence grows. Your memory still glows. On the edge of silence I remain, caught between the love and pain. I still reach across the line to find your hand inside of mine.
the fortified church at Prejner. I see 1787 up top. I almost missed it. Let's see if we can walk around or visit, or I don't know. Well, let's walk the streets of Prejner to find the entrance.
On the edge of silence I remain.
Chill little town. I'm in front of the mayor's office. Still didn't find the entrance. I'm gonna look some more. There's a school right there, and they found the entrance. But I'm not sure I'm gonna pay to get inside. I don't have any kind of expectations. I mean, it looks nice from the outside, and it's surrounded by thick walls, I guess, and I'm sure it has great history. But from the outside, at least does not compare with a lot of buildings in Brasov, for example. They have architecture and ornaments and all that I'm not seeing here. It's kind of blunt. Not sure if that's saying something or not, but you know, I guess it's something to visit with the family if you really care for it. The only thing I'm seeing from here is the tower with the clock. Yeah, I think that's about it for today. The cave was the highlight of the day. I just wanted to pass by this location, see what it is about, and I'm gonna head back home, back to Bucharest. So I took a little break right here on the bench, right next to Prejner fortified church, and now I'm ready to go back to Bucharest. Let's go.
The city hums beneath the stars. Street lights blinking like falling scars. Every step feels heavy and light. In the glow of a restless night, the heart that never sleeps, it beats through broken dreams and crowded streets. It keeps on ticking, won't retreat. The heart that never sleeps. but rivers always find where to go.